Hello, welcomes back everyone. And Wolf here with even more Star Wars The Old Republic, playing as Aeva Var here, my Jedi Knight, on the world of Corellia. Oh, we have someone going by. Where we last left off, we were here in the Blastfield shipyards, and we were aiding the Republic in getting their troops moved out of this area, deeper into Coronet City. In addition, we were reuniting with various Jedi, as the reinforcements were coming in from various worlds. We are now uniting with General SWTOR in Labour Valley, the plan where we can assault the Imperial forces and locate Master Talbraga. So, let's get ourselves underway, shall we? Let's get ourselves into the rocket tram system. Oh, one thing to mention, I looked back at the Corellian Datacron page that I've been using as a guide for where the Datacrons are located. There are 2 in Labour Valley and 2 in the Government District map. But there is one in Incorporation Islands, and there are a couple of Matrix shards, which is something we haven't been really looking at. Now, the one in Incorporation Islands you will see in just a moment. And welcome back. So, yeah, from what I can guess, the Republic and Imperial Datacrons are the same Datacron. It just depends on which faction you're playing as to which Datacron you want to grab. The Imperial one is easier, though there is the slight risk of death. That was my 3rd attempt, but you can avoid any long run backs and jumping puzzles. Here we have a message from Cold Kentaurus. I'm going to thank us for dealing with those neutron emitters. Okay. Into Labour Valley.
Vehicle pads are currently open for business. Have a safe and pleasant stay.
Labour Valley isn't all that large. What I'll do is I'll leave the Datacrons until we're finished there. We'll make the Datacrons the last thing we grab. we are. So players of the Empire can also be in Aeva Valley at the same time we are. It is very early in the morning. The chances of encountering another Imperial player is rather slim. But there's always a possibility, let's just put it that way. Oh, bloody hell. Right. So... General SWTOR is here. Obviously we need to meet up with the Senator's aide. Not a Councillor's aide. We do have a droid telling us about Directive 7. A flashpoint I don't often run. But we could always look into it a bit later. I'll keep that in mind.
Refugees from the factory, sir. They want to fight.
Glad to hear it. Get these workers some blasters.
Yes, sir.
Welcome to the Resistance.
That sounded like Kem Val, but it was probably the Wookiee. Hello there.
Master Jedi, we've got a real problem here. 1 second. Hey, get Haig on the comlink. If they don't evacuate those people in record time, we might as well start digging graves.
I'm on it.
Sorry. Corellia chemicals about to blow sky high, and we got a ton of civilians in the blast radius.
What's the situation at the plant?
The Republic tried to run a bunch of Imperials out of the factory, and the place took heavy damage. A fire inside's got the refining equipment ready to overload, and we're almost out of time. If someone doesn't physically shut down those machines, that factory will be one giant chemical bomb going off in a civilian population.
Do you have men inside trying to stop the overload?
That place is crawling with Imperial battle droids. I got a bunch of Coruscant grunts and volunteers here. There's no way. Those droids won't just stand around while someone shuts down the machines. We're talking heavy combat. Look, it's a long shot, but we're out of options. Can you do it?
A Jedi's limits must always be put to the test.
Well, you're not short on grit, I'll give you that. Just hurry. We're on the clock.
Okay. Corellia Chemical. Okay, know where that is. Perfect. Oh. Hello there.
Chopechuta, kasolyeli choirato kapachuta. Mukili makolunki ne at bompa boshuda. Chakchingwanga la hagwa chekuska ampasa dobiska.
Tell me, are you all right?
Wavmula to bota duane wanki wabda yaktuka loka? Kavatuta omishka kaba no tesma wadia? Kokotichoski nawi kuchusi yomata chi pompota.
No one can stand up against me.
Chaktinichi jima yaskocha. Wasta micha kolkuka dumaji ta ushagwa upa.
Okay. Our fellow Jedi here is having problems against the Empire. Want to get some supplies to the Corellian resistance. Right. So we need to get to the Councillor's aid. But let's go get the equipment first. Also stop this chemical bomb. Or improvised chemical bomb from going off. So areas of Corellia are separated by these kind of little walkways. Perfect. Yeah, this looks good. Just trying to make like an efficient path to where we need to go. We shouldn't really encounter a player from the Empire because even though our paths may cross over, they kind of work in a different part of the same section. Like a lot of the places on various worlds we visited. How they might be in the south and we might be in the north. This seems interesting. This just looks familiar to something I was looking at earlier. Oh well, I might have to come back this way. First things first, let's go get the supplies the Jedi were getting together for the Resistance. Got some munitions here. So I gotta remember that my burns give me healing. Or my critical burns at the very least. Okay, there's the emergency barricades. Shield emitters. And medical supplies. Okay, nice and straightforward. Yeah. The more I look around and see places I can jump onto, I'm wondering, is that the beginning of a jumping puzzle to get me somewhere? Is the Datacron around here? I know there's two here in Labor Valley. I just haven't looked too much at the guide yet to where they start. But we'll look into it when our time here comes to a close. So I think we need to be down over into that building over there. In fact, I'm sure we need to be down over there. So with that being in mind, let's pop our head in first. Yeah. Here's the workers' tenements, where the Corellian resistance have made a kind of a fortified position.
Dina Behar, I was told you had some information for me.
Welcome to Labor Valley, Master Jedi. I won't waste your time. You already know the Empire's droids are in a secure laboratory. Its toughest defenses are the prison-grade vault doors. The doors can resist any kind of unauthorized entry, except in an emergency. You'll need disaster relief droids to get inside.
What kind of capabilities do these droids have?
They're designed to withstand the toughest conditions. They can blast through any door and outlast any turret. The Baharan Droid Factory specializes in disaster relief droids. They're here in Labor Valley, but they've been closed since the Empire arrived. The Empire shipped out Baharan's inventory before shutting down the factory. You'll need to get it up and running if you want those droids.
How do I reactivate an entire factory?
You'll need to restore power by reactivating the factory's off-site generators first, and then start up the assembly line. There are some risks involved. The generators are located in Hellfire, and rebooting the assembly line will activate any unfinished droids.
Do I want to know what Hellfire is?
Local name for Labor Valley's generators and fuel lines. Half of them are still burning from Republic sabotage and Imperial retaliation. Once the assembly line's moving, the factory has to be reconnected to the supply grid. The machines will get their parts, you'll get your droids, and the droids will get you inside the Empire's lab.
Reactivate the generators, turn on the assembly line, hook up the supply grid.
Don't forget avoiding the Empire and any hostile droids. Once you've hooked up the supply grid, contact me through the factory comm system. That should let me verify that everything's working. Until then, it's best if we don't speak. Good luck.
Yeah, it'd be terrible to find out that you're the Councillor's aide, the same Councillor who helped vote to leave the Republic, well, to surrender Corellia to the Empire. And what the hell are you?
Intio mare, habet ma shomaniforus, hakoshobush ush toshulispu. Etai kham vayu ayitat zeb un razab. Remesamu husho elachem Yehuda. Ochlum seba machati larem etkul.
You have me at a loss. What exactly are you?
Yatima, macha, abdesho, chembe ye meisho. Ush michut beech sroch maen beush ekach. Shota vedulum, ma asush acher du ye asu asija ushechi.
Facing danger is what I do best. I'll handle it.
Intio mare, habet ma shomaniforus, hakoshobush ush toshulispu.
Okay. So some toxins are leaking into the aquifer, polluting the water source, or the water flowing through Corellia's water system. So we need to get 3 components. Ah, okay, so turning on the power generators to get into Baharan, the Baharan factory. Okay. Plenty to do. Well, it's keeping us busy, if nothing else. We'll speak to General Varsufra a little later. Let's go make sure that no more Republic troops are being picked off by these advanced droids first of all. Okay, need to... shut down the chemicals.
Safety systems compromised. Threat of system overload high. Evacuation protocols for all personnel are now mandatory.
Oh, a bonus to 15 droids.
Status update. Refinery Drive Alpha. Emergency shutdown successful. Warning. Safety systems remain compromised. Threat of overload is now extreme. Complete emergency shutdown procedures for all refinery drives before failure. Refinery drives nearing failure. Threat of overload critical. Status update. Emergency shutdown procedure successful. Threat of overload suspended.
Whew. So this building does collapse. The chemicals aren't going to cause a chain reaction at the very least. Right. Suppose we could look into getting those repair components and go reactivating the power generators. So far, so good. So, certain special materials are needed. Hopefully we know what we're looking for. Give it a moment. Keep our eyes peeled. That's a security chest, not quite what I'm looking for. Ah. That looks promising. And one more. Ah, perfect. Wait, you? Are you? No, you're not what I'm looking for. Okay. There's something about a false door, if I remember correctly, from when I was looking at the guide for the last part, which was also yesterday. Oh, making friends. Run! crying out loud. Okay, straight down. Oh, here's one of the generators. Can we get up there, or do we have to go the other way round? Maybe. Oh, you can get yourself stuck instead. How's that for an option? Oh, perfect. So help ourselves to this chest. Thank you. Generator online. Alright, 2 more generators. There's another. I wonder if someone else is around this area, because it looks like some of this is being cleared out. Well, there's more droids on patrol around here. Maybe. Ta-da! Right. Into the Baharan droid factory. Get the assembly lines set up and going once again. And then connect them to the supply route. Bonus to defeat 20 droids. How close are we to finishing? 186 out of 200, right. That's fine. But it was worth checking because today is reset day. Right. Oh, assembly line computers. Nope. Sorry, come back. No. Yeah. Don't you dare run up that way and grab some more enemies. Okay, hook them up to the supply grid. Almost bit off more than I could chew there.
Calling as instructed, Dina. The Baharan droid factory is up and running.
Perfect. Your disaster relief droids should be ready. You can use the remotes to control them. I'm impressed. It would have taken the workers weeks to reopen the factory.
When you have the Force, anything's possible.
I could say the same about information. The droids will get you inside the lab, but the Empire's gotten their hands on Dennison Varric, one of the best scientists on Corellia. The prototype droids are Varric's work, as are the lab's security systems, the deadliest in the galaxy.
Is Varric an Imperial hostage or an ally?
I couldn't contact anyone inside the lab. If he is a traitor, you'll find out fast. Once you're inside the lab, find the testing grounds. Varric, his team, and the Empire's droids should all be there. Destroy the droids and the Republic's supply runs will make it through Labor Valley. Councillor Balos guarantees it.
I'd better not come to regret this.
The only way this plan fails is if you die. Wasted time won't matter much then. Comm General Aves as soon as you have control. Use the lab comm system. The Empire's monitoring Republic frequencies. I should return to my work for the Councillor. It was a pleasure.
I bet. Okay. So once we get out of here, alright, we're heading all the way up to the prototype lab. Okay, not a problem. Get ourselves back over to the workers' tenements first. Hand over the repair components.
שוטה ודולו, מה עשוש אחר דו יעשו אסיג'ה ושכי? ומסמו, הוא שואל לכם יהודה. אוכלום סבא מחתי להם את חול. יתימה, מצ'ה, עבדשו, חמבה, ימישו.
Not quite, but... close enough, I suppose. I wonder if he was mocking us there. He wouldn't be for long. Let's get ourselves back over to the rocket tram quickly. Let's hand over these supplies.
I've brought what you requested.
Hopa once katusko uwana wa tasuki kupa. Ke hawa de poni is dowoto. Se kada whoopie whoopie.
Think how much good one Jedi could do on Corellia. Especially a Jedi who's really learned from her mistake.
Muguto neompi, bedwana ni bobo chopo uma. Tu patula musta, o grangi tampio dume dunka.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I don't believe it. I didn't think anyone could stop that factory from blowing sky high. That was a hell of a risk, and a whole lot of people owe you their lives.
This isn't the last time the Empire's plans will threaten innocent lives.
Oh, we'll be ready. Protecting these people is my job, and I aim to do it. Be safe out there.
Protecting people is my job, and I aim to do it by hiring people to do my job. Right, we need to get... We could probably go... should we go see General Varsufra? Since we are literally passing by... I'll tell you what, we'll leave him till after we've secured Labor Valley for the Republic troops. Then we can just do all the story element in one go. Just kind of looking around now, trying to be a bit more alert about where the datacrons could be here. Christ. Run! So, pretty much straight ahead. Okay. Droids, Imperials, find this leading scientist. We have a bonus to defeat 40 of the Imperial forces. this is where the disaster relief droids come in. Hello! Hey. Looking promising. See more of these like droid production like being produced here.
With all due respect, Master Jedi, you're not authorized to be here. Those doors were pure durasteel, at least 5 layers thick. How did you even get inside?
Disaster relief droids don't care how thick your doors are.
Of course. I should have accounted for that. Oh, the Republic troops, yeah. A terrible business. I can assure you, my droids are not responsible. They're equipped for combat, but only for defensive purposes. There's no need to destroy them.
I think you've been misinformed.
I don't know what you're talking about. I won't argue with an armed intruder. Just give me a moment to make the proper adjustments. These droids are my greatest work. I can't allow you to destroy them. I'm sorry.
The droids have been killing Republic troops, and you cared more about the droids.
Those droids could destroy speeders mid-flight. They were tested against the Empire's strongest men. Yes, the droids were made for the Empire. I supported the Council's decision. I'm not ashamed. The Republic's falling, and they expect brilliant men like me to go down with her. I won't do it.
I'm sorry? Were you saying something?
I don't expect you to understand. Things being what they are, I'm the one who has to adapt. If the Republic is Corellia's future, I'm willing to look past my political views. You've seen my designs in action. I could create similar things for the Republic, if they'll have me.
A traitor like you can never be trusted again.
I expected as much. With us or against us, no matter what you can offer. I'd better inform my team of our new criminal status. At least we'll face our punishment together.
General Aves, the Empire's droids have been destroyed.
The General's a little busy right now, so you get me. Corsac will be there to deal with Dennis and Varric soon. I wasn't expecting the Councilor's information to check out. For your sake, I'm glad it did.
Councilor Balos will have other chances to turn on us.
If he's smart, he won't take them. If he isn't, he gets to deal with me. With Labor Valley under control, the Republic set their sights on Axial Park. The Empire's launched a major offensive to keep us out. Armies, walkers, trenches, they're already calling it the Battle of Axial Park. General Aves needs all the help he can get.
What's Axial Park?
The greenest and most symbolic spot in Coronet City. You can find monuments and museums to every galactic conflict there. Axial Park is just a tram ride away from Capitol Square. We win this battle, and the Empire's cornered. Head to Axial Park and check in with the General. He'll tell you what to do.
Okay. I was partially hoping I would have a chance to deal with the good doctor in a more permanent manner, but they never give us that option. Oh, General Aves is in Axial Park. But what we'll do is we'll get back to the tram station and move back to General Var Sufra. Not sure which way would be the quickest, but we'll make sure that our Jedi forces made it to Labor Valley smoothly. See if we have got a lead on where Tolbraga happens to be and what he may be up to.
General, my forces are on the way.
Glad to hear it. An agent with SIS is bringing us the latest intel on Master Tal Braga. In the meantime, we should form a battle plan to drive the Empire from this sector. It's running riot here. Lagrem Thrakis is one of the chief suppliers of the Republic's war effort. She owns half the facilities in Labor Valley.
The Empire appropriated my weapon factories. They're stealing billions of credits worth of firepower.
What sort of armament is the Empire taking?
My factories produce everything from personal blasters to capital ship torpedoes. The Empire is looting all of it.
I recommend devoting all Jedi forces to removing the enemy from those weapon factories. We certainly need munitions more than the Empire. That's a priority signal from the Supreme Chancellor. Excuse me.
There is more to this than weapons, you know. The Empire also seized my company's base of operations. I want it back. If you were to allocate forces towards liberating my corporate offices, I'd be extremely grateful. And I do mean personally.
Why would the Empire raid your corporate offices?
I've never trusted Corellia's banking system. I convert all my company's monetary reserves into precious resources. Many are hidden beneath the offices. The Empire hasn't found my resources yet, but given enough time, they will. There's no telling what they could do with all that wealth. I run a multi-trillion credit corporation. If you help me, you won't be disappointed with your reward.
Never seen this many Jedi in one place. Blasted impressive. If we're going to retake those weapon factories, your people need to go now.
I want those weapon factories cleared of all Imperial forces. Don't let the enemy escape with any munitions.
General Varsuthra, we've learned the Jedi traitor Tol Braga has sent a strike team to destroy Labor Valley.
If I can get to Master Braga, I'll end these threats for good. Where is he?
We're tracing his holo messages, but there's too much chaos on the comm frequencies to get his location. The Sith have invaded a chemical refinery to create an improvised bomb. The explosion will release a massive toxic cloud. That cloud will kill everyone here and drift into the adjacent sectors, potentially millions of fatalities.
Point me to this chemical refinery. I'll handle the rest.
We still don't know which chemical refinery the Sith have, but we do know which chemicals they're gathering. Shutting down all the chemical pipelines feeding the refineries won't stop the Sith. However, it will give away their location.
Contact me when it's done. May the Force be with you all. Shut down those chemical pipelines so we can find the Empire's forces. Hurry!
I see where the Republic's loyalties lie. I'll factor that into my prices the next time you come to purchase my goods.
And I'm sure we'll find someone else and drive you out of business. I'm sure you're a trillion-dollar corporation. But you sell weapons, so... you know, people will undercut you and you'll quickly go out of business. Unless you're competitive. I suppose it's war and people will pay what they need to pay, unfortunately. Bloody hell. 3 different offices we need to get into. Just another way of Aeva thinking that bloody greedy Republic corporations not understanding the whole situation, worried about their wealth rather than the best for the Republic. Asking her to allocate Jedi for monetary resources. Oh, great. Well, we could be lucky. Right, the Empire's got droids down here. They may be trying to keep people out. We have a bonus to defeat 30 Imperial droids. Okay, that's 2 chemical pipelines shut down. afraid of that. So we are definitely getting tech fragments just from clearing, like, it looks like strong enemies and above now, which is fine by me.
General, I've shut down the chemical pipelines.
Stand by. Agent Helver is collating the data. Did you run into much trouble out there?
There were a few troublemakers who soon saw the error of their ways.
Forgot how much fun it is to work with you. Hang on, we're getting something. One of the chemical plants was siphoning accelerite. We found our Sith bomb makers. I'm sending the coordinates to you and your strike team now. They'll meet you inside. Hurry!
Okay. The Saxon chemical refinery. Oh, close by. Perfect. Oh. Lovely. Really? What the hell are you doing up there? I don't think there's meant to be Republic troops in here just yet. Ow. Okay. we've cleared the area out of the Imperials, Sith and Droid alike. Shut down the incinerators, the blast jets.
I'll get us through this door. Hang on.
Sneak attack! Check your six!
Great, more of them. Fighting our way through the assassins. Deal with each and every single one of the Sith so they can't undo what we have done. Make sure they can't rebuild the chemical explosive later. We have Lord Argos here. Are you trying to heal yourself? Thank you for the stun there, Rusk. Excellent timing.
General, the chemical plant is ours. The Sith never finished their bomb.
After all our time together, I never expected anything less. Your Jedi army sent the Empire packing. Every weapon factory in the sector is now ours, and we're turning those munitions against the enemy. Even better, there were no casualties among your people. It's a rock-solid victory.
The man directing our enemy is still at large.
My people will root out Master Braga's hiding place. We just need more time. Republic forces have just engaged the Empire in the Axial Park sector. The fighting is heavy, and SIS reports plenty of Sith activity.
Large battles require strong leaders. There's a good chance your target's there.
I already have people in Axial Park at these coordinates. I'll alert the other Jedi to meet you there. SWTOR, out.
Oh?
Congratulations. You saved all my weapon factories at the expense of my company's assets. The Empire stole all our precious resources. My company lost billions to those scum. Farewell, Jedi.
Let me pull out the galaxy's smallest violin, just for you. Okay. So now we need to get ourselves over to Axial Park. Right, so, get ourselves back to the rocket tram station, and let me pull out the guide here. Right, so, map. So there's one there. That's not a very good picture. Wait a minute, try that again. Ah. Right, okay. This image is from a player from the Imperial faction, but I think I can make out the starting point. And from the starting point, we'll hopefully be able to spot the Datacron and work it out from there. And if not, well, the guide will keep us right. So, we're not going to be doing any more missions with this Datacron hunting, so if you want to go over to Axial Park, you're more than welcome to jump ahead to the next part of the series. But if you want to stick around and see me fall to my death a few times, you're more than welcome to stick around. So, right, we're heading... Let's keep our eyes open now, because as we go around this corner... Right, so, okay, so I was kind of around here. Ah, right, okay, this pipe. Yeah, right. I was looking over there, but... So, do we see the Datacron? I wonder if it's up there. Let's have a bit of a run around. Keep our eyes open. No obvious sign, but no matter. So where's the finishing position? If I can see that, then... Right. Looks like it's on top of a crate somewhere. So it could be like over there, perhaps. It's like those styles, like these styles of crate. Maybe like this crate. Oh well, keep it in mind. So the starting point is here. Oh bloody hell out. Small notch in the pipe. Oh, can we go higher? wonder if I can... Just having a look here. Oh! This crane moves! Oh, it's a very slow-moving crane. Oh, hell. I see. Well, that's, not reassuring at all, is it? Oh boy. Great. It's not as if I'm on a time limit either. Unfortunately, it's early morning and I do have work. So, I'm having to keep an eye on the time. Ah, lovely. Okay. Well, in the meantime, let's look. I'm going to look at the guide here. Seems fairly straightforward. Right. Oh, bit of mail. Okay, perfect. And now the waiting game begins. And if nothing else, at least if we had missed the shuttle crane on its way back, we would have had another opportunity to get over that way. Well, another way to get on. Alright, so it stops here and then starts moving again. Okay, that's fine. So now it's just a waiting game. There's a couple of fun jumps. That we'll have to take a chance on, unfortunately. I'm not looking forward to that. While we wait, I'm going to go look for the other Labour Valley Datacron. Oh, okay. This one's not so bad. This is the one with the holographic door. That is okay, deep in the Imperial sector of the map. At least that one looks like it's going to be straightforward to get a hold of. It's somewhere down here in the bottom corner. So that one. Oh wait. Oh no, that's a Matrix shard. Bugger. That's a Matrix shard. Where's the other Labour Valley? Ah, there it is. Ah, northeast corner. Right. Bit of a jumping puzzle again. So it's over some scaffolding, some rooftops, and some pipes. Right, okay, so it's up next to the prototype and research area. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Oh, we're done. I see. Just make sure if we screw up, we're not gonna... well, at least if we're in this caged area, as long as we fall back into here, we're not having to reset our progress too badly. Oh! Ah, I see you. Okay, that's... Alright, how... do I get... Really? Oh, I wonder. Wait, what? Did you just... The game just... I wasn't stuck. The game just noped me. I thought I had to be on top of the arm, but I saw that little ledge and went, well, if it's gonna get me on top of that crate, then I'll take the opportunity. I guess it didn't want me to be on the arm. I mean, on that little ledge. Well. I should have tried to jump. I probably would have made getting onto that crate. Right, so that arm does go quite low. Of course, if you miss the arm, you're going to jump over the fence as well. That's probably the one bad jump, which will reset all your progress. Ever waiting. Righty-ho, we're getting there. And the arm's quite low, so we might have the opportunity now. If we can get up there quickly. Right. Right. Now, don't kick me off just for finding a way to bypass this. Okay. Ta-da! Thank you. You have located a datacron, an ancient technology once used by the Infinite Empire that can improve your natural attributes. This datacron was created for a singular purpose, to improve your mastery attribute. Darth Treya. Right, so I reckon if I go back to the rocket tram station again, we should be able to jump straight up into the sector where the final datacron happens to be. So I know it's starting point again. So hopefully we'll be able to spot the datacron from there. Oh, heroic mission. Right, so we're here. We need to be over there, right? Just looking on ledges now to see if I can spot it as I'm moving along the roads. Right, so I need to be... Oh, kind of here. I didn't see where it was, but this looks like a very good place to start. Let's just... I'm not going to look at the guide. I'm just seeing this ledge and following the natural kind of path. I'm not using the guide just yet, but I say this just feels like a way you could go. Oh well, I might as well follow it around. It's fairly easy. Where would this take us now? Okay, we have a pipe, right? That would get us up there. Huh. Could have gone a bit of a journey. Right, okay. Do I want to drop down, or do I want to go... Can I make it under there? Maybe not. Maybe I need to drop. If I drop... I mean, I could probably get into here. I don't think I could get up that way. There's a pipe probably impeding my progress there. I'm not sure if I could get over there. If I drop... I'll tell you what, let's just drop and... What? Oh! Oh! Right, okay. Can I get onto this pipe and then fall in? No! I backed up too far. I was just trying to get like a bit of a forward momentum for the jump. Well, okay. That was actually pretty straightforward. I'm somewhat happy compared to the other ones where we had a bit more of a jumping puzzle or a very slow moving crane. That one was fairly straightforward. Apart from that little bit at the end there. No enemies around this region either. I wonder if I could just... The best angle. God. Could I just... This is going to be a silly idea. Bugger. Actually, I wonder if I can just walk back. That'll do. That's easier. You have located another datachron, an ancient technology once used by the Infinite Empire. This one was once again created for a singular purpose, to improve one's mastery attribute. Okay. So, I'm just going to reset this. There you go. Right, so, datacrons. Let's have a quick look at the other datacrons, their location. That's a matrix shard. So we have government district. Oh, yes, I have seen one in the government district before. There is... You have the main Republic base, but then you have an optional outpost, which I think... I can't remember, is it Republic or Imperial? I'm going to use this picture and have a look. I can't recall. There is another outpost one of the factions uses. And I have seen that datachron. I think we tried to grab it before. And then the other one in the government district is... Ah, okay. Interesting. Somewhere in... Right. Okay. I'll keep that in mind. Just having a look at the image there. Either way, we're not going to the government district just yet. We're going to get ourselves over to Axial Park. Rightio. We'll see who has sent us a bit of mail. Dennison Varric. Oh, of course, it's the droid doctor. Thanking us for destroying his life's work and ruining his career. I'm not going to be taking any stims you send me. But you're welcome. Okay. We'll take a break here. As I say, thank you all for joining me once again with even more Star Wars The Old Republic. When we come back, we'll be participating in the battle for Axial Park, and once again still trying to track down Master Tol Braga. But, until then, take care. Bye-bye now.